Hi, my name is Andrew Scott. I'm originally from Frederick, Maryland, and I'm a research assistant, a student research assistant here at the Pardee Center for International Futures. I'm also a second-year candidate at the Korbel School of International Studies, and I'm studying global finance, trade, and economic integration.
Hi, my name is Nadani Sijone. I'm originally from Zambia, and now originally from Colorado, I guess you could say. So I'm a gifty student. Like Andrew, second year, and I'm an RA at the Pardee Center. Looking forward to graduating soon.
A lot of the work that comes out of the Pardee Center is centered around what's called the International Futures Model, which is a research tool that's been developed over 40 years by a number of staff here, and it has lots of historical data, over 4,000 I think historical data series, which are then used to produce informed forecasts across a number of issue areas. So we do work on the agricultural systems, we do work on social systems, economic systems, energy models, water, sanitation issues. It's generally designed to use data to help inform policy, to help examine trade-offs and different policy opportunities across these different areas, with the sort of overriding goal of trying to explain and understand how global human development is unfolding across time.
Case study. So for example, Uganda just discovered oil. How exactly does Uganda then use the resources that it gets from oil to other different sectors of the economy? One of the things you do as an RA here at Pardee is research different economies around the world that have actually had oil and are maybe in the same situation as Uganda, and then you're trying to see some of the trade-offs they had to make, and using the same model that Andrew talked about, which is the IFS model, you begin to run a certain focus in certain areas, trying to find out what happens to agriculture if you spend more money in this sector, what happens to, you're looking at different factors, so remittances, FDI, and so on and so forth, and how those are affected by the discovery of oil, trade, whether it's gender empowerment, education, can all those areas be improved? And your research, depending on who you're working with on the project, could force you to look into different sectors and then expand your knowledge base while you're actually doing that research. And all that helps into coming out with the final product. And I'm sure at this point you must be wondering, well, how exactly do I become an RA at the Pardee Center? Well, as he said, it covers broad ranges, so you don't exactly have to be in the global finance, trade, and economic integration, GIFTY for short. You can basically be an international studies student, you can be doing international security, because we need everyone who's got some experience in each field. So one of the ways you can either become an RA is hopefully by applying. You can apply normally. You will then go through an interview process with the team managers and our director. After that, depending on how you go through those not exactly behavior, but more skill-based, simple interviews, you're then either offered the position either from a trial perspective to then become a full-time RA, or basically you go straight into a project and work on that project. The other way is also by taking 2 classes that are associated with the models, which is out-of-focusing, or if you want, you can call it the International Futures Model, where you learn about the futures in class, which is how we both got into the program through a class. We duo, then you can ask them whether or not you could be an RA at that point, and based on your final project, that could be one where you could get into the Pardee Center.
So I think there's a lot of added benefits beyond just the paycheck here that informs people that want to then take their skill set from the Korbel School and move it into the policy space.
At the same time, it also forces you to be someone who's always actually thinking about the issues you're dealing with wherever you are. So that thought of always trying to be active. As an RA, you're just not doing work, but you also have to be contributing to that work you're doing.
That's one of the reasons that I came to Korbel in the first place. Was I've always been fascinated by the way the world works, how people work, and how things have unfolded across time. And this is a great opportunity to sort of exercise or find practical applicability for a lot of those bigger, sort of deeper drivers.
Have we covered everything, you think?
I think we've covered most of the important things.
Between you and me, it is the coolest place to work. Yeah, with the cool kids.